Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome to Incognito Itineraries. Scotland, the land of kilts, bagpipes, and Nessie. We've all heard of Edinburgh Castle, Loch Ness, and the Highlands. They're stunning. But today we're going off the grid. We're diving headfirst into the heart of Scotland, beyond the tourist traps and the well-trodden paths. Think about it. A side with secret waterfalls, caves that look like they're from another planet, and ruins that whisper stories of ancient times. So buckle up, grab your adventure pants because we're about to drop a truth bomb of epic proportions. 10 hidden gems in Scotland that'll have you booking a flight faster than you can say haggis. Let's do this. Imagine this. You're trekking through this otherworldly landscape, the air is crisp, and bam! You stumble upon a cascade of crystal clear turquoise water. This is no fairy tale, it's the fairy pools of Isle of Skye, located at the foot of the Blackquillan Mountains. Seriously, it's like Mother Nature's most Instagrammable creation. Taking a dip in these icy waters is a rite of passage. It's invigorating and unforgettable. For a more intimate experience, visit early or late. Keep your eyes peeled for the fairies. Next, a castle perched on a cliff. You guys, I'm talking dramatic cliffside ruins overlooking the North Sea. I'm talking about a place steeped in history, a place that's seen it all, a place that will blow your freaking mind. I'm talking about Dunnottar Castle. This place is straight out of a history book. Seriously, it's like stepping back in time. The castle has witnessed everything from Viking raids to battles between Scottish kings. It even played a pivotal role in protecting the Scottish crown jewels from Oliver Cromwell's army. How badass is that? But the real magic happens when you walk through those ancient archways and feel the wind whipping through your hair as you gaze out at the North Sea. It's a humbling experience, to say the least. If you're feeling adventurous, take the coastal path that leads down to the beach below. The views from there are even more spectacular. Next up, we're heading to a cave that's so epic, it's almost unbelievable. Okay, have you ever seen a place so mind-blowingly cool that you can't even process it? That's Fingal's cave for you. Located on the uninhabited island of Staffa, this place is like stepping into another dimension. Imagine this. Towering hexagonal basalt columns carved by ancient lava flows, forming a natural cathedral that echoes with the sound of crashing waves. It's like something out of a sci-fi movie, only it's 100% real. The cave's natural acoustics are so incredible that it inspired Mendelssohn to compose his Hebrides Overture. I'm not kidding, this place is a symphony of nature. To get to Fingal's cave, you'll need to hop on a boat tour, and trust me, it's worth every penny. As you approach the island, you'll be greeted by a chorus of seabirds, and if you're lucky, you might even spot some dolphins or whales. Once you step foot inside the cave, prepare to be amazed. Next up, we're heading to a place that's a little more tranquil, but equally as beautiful. Alright, let's be real. Sometimes you just need to escape the hustle and bustle of life and immerse yourself in nature. And that's where the Hermitage in Dunkeld comes in. This place is like a balm for the soul. Imagine strolling through ancient woodlands, the sound of birdsong filling the air, sunlight dappling through the trees. You cross over babbling brooks, marvel at towering Douglas firs, and stumble upon hidden grottos. Sounds pretty idyllic, right? The highlight of the Hermitage is undoubtedly Ossian's Hall. This 18th century folly perches above a roaring waterfall, offering breathtaking views of the surrounding landscape. Seriously, it's like something out of a fairy tale, so if you're looking for a place to reconnect with nature, clear your head, and maybe even find some inner peace, the Hermitage is calling your name. Next up, we're heading to a cave that's shrouded in mystery and legend. Alright, adventure seekers, this one's for you. We're talking about a cave so massive it has its own waterfall cascading through the roof. We're talking about a place where legends are born, where the air is thick with mystery, where the power of nature is on full display. We're talking about Smoo Cave. Located near Durness, Smoo Cave is a true natural wonder. Carved out over millennia by the relentless pounding of the sea, this cave is a testament to the raw power of nature. Smoo Cave is actually two caves in one. The first chamber, accessible by foot, is a sight to behold with its massive arched entrance and dramatic waterfall. But to truly experience the magic of Smoo Cave, you need to venture deeper. For that, you'll need to hop on a boat and journey into the inner chamber. Here, you'll be surrounded by darkness, the only light coming from your guide's torch. Next up, we're jumping on a train to a destination that's instantly recognizable to movie buffs. Alright, movie buffs, this one's for you. Remember that iconic bridge from the Harry Potter movies? The one the Hogwarts Express chugs across? Yeah, that's the Glenfinnan Viaduct, and it's even more magical in real life. Located in the Scottish Highlands, this 21-arched marvel of Victorian engineering is a sight to behold. Seriously, it's like something out of a dream. And the best part? You can actually ride a steam train across it. Now, I'm not gonna lie, the Jacobite steam train, aka the real-life Hogwarts Express, is a popular attraction. But trust me, it's worth battling the crowds for. There's just something so magical about hearing the whistle blow, feeling the steam on your face, and watching the scenery whiz by. Pro tip, if you want to get the best views of the viaduct, hike up to the viewpoint above. It's a bit of a trek, but the views are worth it. Next up, we're heading to a beach that's so remote it feels like you've stepped onto another planet. Okay, imagine this. You've been hiking for hours, the wind is whipping your hair, the only sound is the crashing waves, and then you round a bend and bam! You're greeted by a vista of epic proportions, a sweeping crescent of golden sand pounded by turquoise waves, all framed by towering dunes and dramatic cliffs. Welcome to Sandwood Bay. Located on the far northwestern tip of Scotland, Sandwood Bay is about as remote as it gets. There are no roads, no cars, no buildings, just you, the elements, and the raw beauty of the Scottish coast. It's a 4-mile hike from the nearest road, and the terrain can be challenging, but trust me, it's worth every step. Once you arrive, you'll be rewarded with a sense of peace and isolation that's hard to find anywhere else. Next up, we're traveling back in time to explore the ruins of a once great abbey. All right, history buffs, this one's for you. We're talking about a place where the past comes alive, where the stones whisper tales of kings and queens, where the air is thick with the weight of history. We're talking about Melrose Abbey. Located in the heart of the Scottish borders, Melrose Abbey is a stunning example of Gothic architecture. Founded in the 12th century, the abbey was once one of the most powerful religious centers in Scotland. For starters, it's said to be the burial place of Robert the Bruce's heart. How cool is that? But even if you're not a history buff, you're sure to be impressed by the abbey's intricate carvings, soaring arches, and peaceful atmosphere. Take your time exploring the ruins and let your imagination transport you back to a time when monks roamed the halls and incense filled the air. Pro tip, if you're visiting during the summer months, be sure to check out the Melrose Festival. Next up, we're heading to a loch that's so beautiful it'll take your breath away. Okay, picture this. Glassy waters reflecting towering mountains, ancient castles perched on islands, forests teeming with wildlife. No, it's not a fairy tale, it's Loch Awe. Located in the heart of Argyll and Bute, Loch Awe is Scotland's longest freshwater loch, and it's easy to see why it's considered one of the country's most beautiful spots. Seriously, the scenery here is straight out of a postcard. Now, there are endless ways to experience Loch Awe. You can rent a kayak and explore the loch's many islands, hike through the surrounding forests, or simply relax on the shore and soak up the views. If you're feeling adventurous, I highly recommend climbing to the top of Ben Cruachan, the highest mountain overlooking the loch. The views from the summit are simply breathtaking, and hey, if you're lucky, you might even spot Nessie's lesser-known cousin, Davy, who's said to inhabit the depths of Loch Awe. Next up, we're heading to our final destination, a remote archipelago that's home to a fascinating history and unique wildlife. All right, adventurers, we've reached our final destination, and it's a doozy. We're talking about a place that's so remote, it feels like you've stepped back in time. A place where the cliffs teem with seabirds, where the history is as rich as the landscape, where the silence is deafening. We're talking about St Kilda. Located 40 miles west of the Outer Hebrides, St Kilda is a UNESCO World Heritage Site that's home to soaring sea cliffs, abandoned villages, and thousands upon thousands of seabirds. Seriously, it's a nature lover's paradise. Now, getting to St Kilda is not for the faint of heart. It's a 3-hour boat trip from the Isle of Lewis, and the seas can be rough. But trust me, it's worth the journey. Once you arrive, you'll be greeted by a sense of peace and isolation that's hard to find anywhere else on Earth. Spend your days exploring the abandoned village, marveling at the seabird colonies, and soaking up the incredible views. So there you have it, folks. 10 hidden gems in Scotland that are just begging to be explored. From enchanting fairy pools to dramatic cliffside castles, from hidden sea caves to remote islands teeming with wildlife, Scotland has something to offer every type of adventurer. Now, I know what you're thinking, wow, this is amazing. but I bet there are even more hidden gems out there. And you know what? You're absolutely right. That's why I need your help. Head down to the comments section and tell me about your favorite hidden gems in Scotland. Let's share the adventure. And hey, while you're at it, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and smash that notification bell so you never miss an adventure. Until next time, keep exploring.